Good evening, Africa. I'm Thomas Mlombo, and I'm your jersey number 10 on show 1000 of Soccer Africa. And you're probably thinking, if your first time watching the show, well, 1000 doesn't sound like much. It is 24 years of uninterrupted weekly African football debate and conversation. We've made it. We've got to the 24th year, we've got to the 1000 show, and we are so happy to be with you. Keep this in mind though, we're not going to do the big celebration today. You know, like with the presidential inaugurations in the US, you first announce that it's there, and then later we're going to do the big thing. That's coming up on the 30th of October, the big celebration. Tonight's show though is still one where we're feeling good inside, and we'd love you to take to us on Soccer Africa and speak to us by virtue of our hashtag Soccer Africa or hashtag Soccer Africa 1000. Share your memories, say your congratulations, tell us how much you've enjoyed the show over the last 24 years and for the last 1000 shows. In studio to give their perspectives as usual on a very special edition of the show. I want to start at the far post with Coach Sudesh Singh, our newest recruit on the side. Coach, as a football strategist and being part of the show, it's a pleasure to have worked with you for the years that I have, and thank you for your contribution to African football.
Thomas, for me, it's a privilege and a blessing to be here. You know, I used to be a fan, and this show was my window into African football. And that's what encouraged me to go into pursuing careers in African football, traveling around the continent. So it's a very emotional moment for me today.
Wow, we didn't know that. You have to get to the 1000 show for him to tell us what motivated him and inspired him. That's Coach Sudesh Singh right next to me, the assassin of Abidjan, who, you know, when we were looking and we were calculating and we were trying to think when he started, I thought Mamadou started, you know, like a couple of years into the show later. You were there in year one, just not on the first show.
Definitely. Thanks to TK. He will tell the story. How he looked around everywhere to bring me on board. The minute I took my position on the field, the entire Africa started knowing the assassin of Abidjan.
Thank you, assassin. Thank you. And you know what? There's a most important factor to mention here, right? Yes, you've been there for the 1000 shows, you've been there for 24 years, but at least 2 of them you were suspended.
the red cards.
At least 2 years he wasn't on the show due to issues, internal issues for something that he might have said. Am I lying?
It's true, because of my way of talking.
Shoot too much.
Straight.
Yes, that phone call comes
from Ayatu to president of FA, writing letters to the management. They say, my friend, go and sit after AFCON, you come back.
And Thomas, he followed the rules. He sat out.
Yeah.
He didn't say, no, I didn't get notification of the card.
You see, you started now. And then I need to introduce at the far post. I'm not skipping anyone, but our special guest on the show is going to come last, but TK, ever present. The founder member, the man who had the vision, who said, you know what, 24 years ago, I want to start a show. And TK, you have never missed a year. You have never missed you've never been suspended. And congratulations on being the oldest, most respected show on the World of Champions. It's 30 years old, Supersport, 24 years of your baby, Soccer Africa.
Wow, absolutely. I truly feel humbled. It's been an awesome journey, very amazing. We've had incredible guests on this show. From your Stephen Keshi, you name them.
How did you recruit?
In fact, the first editor of this show, Julian Dube, actually said to me, you know what? There is a man who used to do special projects for Orlando Pirates when Pirates won the CAF Champions League in 1995.
Special projects. Special envoy, behind the scenes, fixer.
A fixer. And
that man was who?
That man was Mamadou Gueye.
Fixing for Orlando Pirates.
When Pirates won the CAF Champions League, in fact, he was almost banned in Ivory Coast because he contributed to ASEC Mimosa losing to Pirates. So, and Julian Dube said to me, there's a man called Mamadou Gueye. I didn't know him from above, so. And then he brought him. Julian Dube brought him. I had a chat with Mamadou. And I was just simply amazed by his knowledge of African football and the fact that he had a way of over the top tackle, starts up always.
Telling it like it is.
He tells it like it is, and I quite liked that. And then I recruited him.
All right, so so far, the South Africa team is a simple one. It's got a coach, it's got an assassin striker, it's got a box-to-box steady captain with the armband who never gets suspended, plays every game. But you need a goalkeeper, right? And that goalkeeper is the man up in Nigeria and a super eagle at heart. And now also congratulating himself on where are the 3 points?
We have it. We have it. We've taken what belongs to us. You know the right thing we did. You know the right thing we did. Come on. My people say you don't look for a black goat in the night.
You don't look for
when you're looking for a black goat. When you're looking for a black goat, you don't look for it at night.
Yeah.
So you look for it early in the morning. So we started making noise early. If we did not make noise, the goat would have come out.
It would have got dark.
It would have dark.
Ida, you've been with the show, I can't even remember now, when you...
22 years.
22 of the 24 years?
Yes.
Wow.
22 years.
Yes.
So
after I left,
who recruited you?
No, that wonderful man there, TK, I came to the studio one day, and TK came to our pitch. I was in Tembisa Classic, playing for Tembisa Classic.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to play Nigeria versus Liberia World Cup Qualifiers. And he came to our pitch there in somewhere in Kempton Park, and did an interview with me. After I was in a hurry, I said, "Tika, I'm in a hurry. We're about to go catch a flight." He said, "Well, how about Liberia?" I said, "Come on, we're Nigeria. That we're going to beat Liberia." So he took the video and went back to the office. So that's what he told me while he was at DTN.
I know what he said. He said, "There's this guy who talks better than he plays soccer. We need him on Soccer Africa." And then that's how we got Ida Peterside on the show. And it's been brilliant ever since. But now, let me introduce you to our very special guest on the program today. One of the greats when it comes to African football. And when you're an East African and a Kenyan, he is truly one of your greatest footballers of all time. McDonald Mariga joins us in studio. One of the men who was a pioneer when it came to East African football. The first Kenyan to play in the UEFA Champions League. The first Kenyan to play even in La Liga, to win a UEFA Champions League. He won it with Inter Milan. That's the man sitting next to me, McDonald Mariga. Wow, what an honor to be so close to you and a privilege to be with such great football pedigree. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm fine. Thank you for having me, Soccer Africa, and I'm happy being here. And congratulations for the 1,000 episode you've done. I know it's not easy. Congratulations and good luck in future. Thank you very much.
We can't say 24 more. Yeah, we can't say 24 more. We got to go as long as we can.
Be more.
But okay, so there's a lot that we need to talk about, guys. And maybe before we get into the story of McDonald, because his life story is amazing, let's just get straight into the goat in the dark and the one that Nigeria found, right?
Yeah.
SAFA received on Monday notification from the FIFA Disciplinary Committee that the points would be given, 3 of them, to Lesotho, and a 3-0 victory for South Africa, fielding an illegible player in Teboho Mokoena in that international in the World Cup qualifiers. So 3 points gone and 3-0 victory awarded to Lesotho. So we knew this was coming, guys. I mean, we've been saying that for a very, very long time. I don't think anyone here is surprised that that decision came through. Were you shocked?
No. We broke it down on the show many times. We even have Raymond Hack on the show, with a lot of other experts. So it was something that was bound to happen.
So it did happen. And at the end, with the statement that was made, SAFA coming out with a very clear statement around it. But the line that caught me here was, we apologize to the nation for this administrative oversight and will reflect on the steps to take at the conclusion of our qualifying campaign. So it's saying that there will be steps at the end of qualifying as to how to deal with the oversight that took place, TK.
I hear you, but personally, I'm not convinced.
What do you mean?
I think for SAFA to say they are going to lodge an appeal against this, I mean, we all knew. We just all knew that we messed up, we were going to be punished by FIFA. And once FIFA punished us, why are we appealing? What
Should we not appeal?
What are we appealing?
What are we appealing?
Hey, they say
The rules are clear.
FIFA
The rules are clear. What are you appealing? What are you appealing?
Maybe there's
the rules, there's nothing there. Look at the other people where there was a precedent. They didn't even bother to appeal because there's nothing to appeal.
Yeah,
it's clear.
And also, for SAFA to say this decision is unprecedented, that's being disingenuous.
Yes,
because 7 other countries have been fined for similar offenses.
Yeah.
And now, look at the rules. The rules say a club that fills an ineligible player will be fined 6,000 francs. We have been fined 10,000 francs, which just goes to show you that FIFA are not impressed about this because they gave us an opportunity to present our case. We didn't because we had nothing to say. We didn't read the rules. That's the bottom line.
Should we appeal? Mamadou?
Appeal for what? You have a lot of money to waste. This is wasting money and time and making evil people more angrier.
Angry for what? You must take every opportunity.
Which opportunity?
For what?
They say there's an appeal. Appeal.
Let me tell you, I think the best thing for SAFA to do is to go to church and mosque and pray.
For what?
For?
To win the 2 remaining
I
games.
think actually
What?
this
Not-
helps. I actually think in some way,
To motivate the players.
well, it makes sure that Benin and Nigeria play seriously because now they're in the hunt, both of them, right? And they play last, and both of them can qualify potentially for the World Cup. With now South Africa now moving towards Benin and Nigeria as far as the group is concerned, they now have to play seriously. It's no longer a case of, well, you know what, Nigeria are out, Benin still have a chance, Nigeria might pull up the handbrake. McDonald, it has thrown the group into competitive again, and you have to fight till the death.
Yeah, I think for the situation it's difficult, but now what you do, you just South Africa, they have to focus on the remaining matches and hope to win the 2 games.
You're a former player.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you were a player and you should be 3 points clear, you should be cruising to the World Cup? How would that affect an environment of a national team?
It's demoralizing a lot, because you fought for the points, you are there, then this mistake, and I think this is a big mistake to make in this stage. It's a World Cup qualifier. It's not other small tournaments. So I think it's a big mistake, and South Africa have to pay for that. And now it's the players to focus and try and do it because they have a big chance. Try and focus for these 2 games and forget what has happened and just focus, go forward.
You got 40 caps. That's what I could count for the Harambee Stars of Kenya, which then makes you the perfect guy to ask because it's being said that some of the blame should go to the player.
For the South Africa, for this situation of the cards, or
yes, because
I don't.
He should know that he was on a second card. He should alert the authorities that, hey, listen, I picked up a card, and then I picked up another card. Don't play me.
No, it's not the players, because players, they don't keep record of yellow cards. I can get yellow cards today. Tomorrow, I forgot. Tomorrow, I forgot I have yellow cards. For instance, you see players playing, you get a yellow card. You forget you have another card. Maybe you score, you remove your shirt, you get a red card. So it's not the players to keep this record.
That's true.
So people to put the records is the team manager, and always the FIFA or CAF, they communicate to teams. They say, this player cannot play this game because he has 3 yellow cards, he has a red card. Yeah. So even FIFA and CAF, they communicate to the GS of the CEO of GS of the federation. So I think even the GS has to see if he got the emails, and the team manager has to have the records.
How do you miss it then if there was even a notification that says, listen, this player can't play, an email was sent to you, a circular was given? How do you miss it then?
Thomas, we've spoken about this many times. It's pure incompetence. You're looking at a high-performance project. This is a senior national team, players playing in top clubs, locally, abroad, a good coach, and the support staff are virtually amateurish. So it means the structure of the association is not
I don't know, though, because I listened to Coach Hugo Bruce today, and the question was put to him, who's to blame? And he said,
everyone.
The coach. Then he said, the administration, the team manager, the entire SAFA, essentially.
No,
and he went through each one of them.
Yes,
we are all to blame.
That's a very diplomatic, mature, sober statement. As a coach, he's taking responsibility, and that's good. But he's also telling the people what went wrong where. And this is where
he's saying it went wrong at all levels.
We can't be saying there should be no consequences. Now the goalpost is shifting to after the qualifiers. When they
what difference does it make? You hire somebody.
Thomas,
what difference does it make?
We have to fix the football properly and get a lesson across. These are high performance projects. We must have suitably qualified people in various positions. Simple.
I think also, for me, when I look at the whole thing, when SAFA are saying that we are appealing this decision, I think they are diverting attention.
Smoke screen, yeah.
It's a smoke screen, because the real issue is, what about the person who messed up?
Okay.
That is where the problem lies. For me, we should be focusing on the person who, hypothetically speaking, what if South Africa doesn't make it? We have to support the players so that at least they should win these 2 games. But imagine something incredibly bad happens and then we lose or we draw one of the games. We are completely out, and simply because we messed up and dropped 3 points. That's the tragedy that is facing South Africa.
Right, so one of the things that I didn't say when I introduced McDonald is that he's also the vice president of the Football Federation in Kenya. So if it was you... Would you do similar to, like, say, a SAFA and say, listen, we'll deal with this after the qualifying, let's not let it be a distraction? Or would you say, hey, listen, whatever team manager, whoever it was, whoever's fault it was, you find it and you say, listen, you got to go now?
No, I think now is to forget what has happened and focus on the 2 games, because it's to change people now and to start punishing people now is not good. Maybe it will affect some players, because, it's a team, you get used to someone, many years you are together, now is going home, and now again it's a lot of things happening in the camp. So I think it's to leave them focus on the game and support the team as fans, and everyone support the team fully. And then from there, I think the 2 games, South Africa, I think they'll win the matches. And I'm sure, because I've seen them playing, and they have a very, very good team, and they'll qualify for this.
I've got someone on the line right now that you know very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that man is your coach.
Coach Benni.
It's Coach Benni.
I'm ready for him. Yeah.
Right, Coach Benni McCarthy joins us. He's the Harambee Stars national team coach, and now with his boss in studio as well, Coach Benni. Very, very careful. Don't reveal anything. But I know you want to jump in on the conversation, and congratulations. I mean, what you've been doing with the Harambee Stars, we've been watching it here in South Africa, Chan tournament, going through the group stages for the first time like you did in that unbelievable fashion. It's brilliant. I mean, I don't even know how you're doing it so quickly, but I'm sure inside the World Cup qualifiers are making you boil. So boil like only Benni can.
In the 18 area.
First of all, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Benni.
I hope you're all good.
We're good.
I don't know why you guys...
24 years
I don't know why you guys seem so surprised. That's what I do, man.
Vent, Benni, vent.
So,
I'm the fixer. I fix things.
Well, what do you think? How does SAFA fix this?
Sure, my man. Don't ask me. Nothing to do with me. If it's Kenya, then yeah. SAFA, no comment.
How would you feel, Benni, if you were a player in that national team?
But I'm not.
But how would you feel?
Hypothetically,
Yes.
Do you really want to know?
I really do.
Who was ever mistake this was, I know. My deputy president there, Mariga, my brother, he gave a very, hierarchy response that people responsible must pay the hefty price because South Africa hasn't qualified since 2004 World Cup. Japan and Korea 2002.
Yep.
That was the last time we qualified. I'm not saying that they're going to, but you never know. Football is a funny old game. And if those two games doesn't go accordingly and they missed out because of incompetence, then heads have to fly. Simple as that.
Yep.
Now your last game is against Cote d'Ivoire. Are you not scared? Cote d'Ivoire, elephant.
The African champion.
The African champion in Abidjan.
The sniper. Have you ever seen me scared of anything, my brother?
You know,
I'm not scared. I'm excited about the challenge. I know we are small fish against your big lions there, but football is a game of 90 minutes, 11v11, and we won't make it easy for you guys to qualify. That's what I can guarantee you.
There's something that, I always love the story, especially when Mamadou and Benni are together. Benni, Mamadou always tells you he put you in the boot in the Africa Cup of Nations and snuck you out of a stadium when you should have been getting a yellow card. Yes, administrative things.
Proper administration.
Administrative things were taking place.
But it's smart administration.
Is it a true story, Benni?
Proper administration. These are the people that SAFA need to employ. People that think the way Mamadou was thinking. I would have been a goner, and who knows, maybe Benni McCarthy would have never been born.
So what happened?
I was meant to get my marching orders because I retaliated because I was booted left, right, and center from that Angolan side at this week. I got a kick and I got up and I kind of retaliated. But then they stretched me off. So the referee in that moment should have just given me the red card. But once I was off the field, he waited, and then smart thinking by Mamadou, that was part of Jomo and them's people there, they said for them to take me directly to the dressing room and not for me to be on the pitch or off the pitch because the referee can still come and issue me a red card. So they stretched me. The stretchers took me into the dressing room. So when the referee, when the fights boiled down, so the referee came over to the bench to come look for me to now issue me the card. I was gone. Anyway, so he could only issue a yellow card to the bench for me, but a red card, he couldn't do that. So I was in the dressing room. You have to be face to face to receive a red card. So I was on the sick bed in the dressing room. So I only received the yellow card for the action, and I love to see another day. And then I came back and then I punished Namibia.
Yeah.
How did he get out of the change room?
No, from the change room, I brought the car, put him in the car, straight to the hotel.
The game is still playing.
The game is still playing.
I missed the whole second half. So I ended up watching the remainder of the game at the hotel. And we drew 0-0. Which means I was still eligible to play the next game, but obviously I had a swollen ankle, so I missed the Ivory Coast match. But then came back for the Namibia game.
One question. And they still substituted you.
Yes, in Jumbo team.
They substituted me, yeah.
So we still had 11 on the
They had 11 players on the field because I went off as an injured man, not as a player that received the red card, so they can't make a change. So they could make a change because the referee couldn't find me. I was in the car, Mamadou's car, on my way to the hotel.
Thomas, this is what Julian Dube told me, that he's got a fixer called Mamadou Gay, and that's how we recruited him for Africa.
McDonald, this happened at an AFCON.
It's a good trick. A very, very good trick.
That's the kind of coach you've got now. He's full of tricks.
No, he's very serious guy. He's very, supportive.
When you guys sat around and were looking for national team coaches, I'm sure you had a lot of options on the table.
Yeah.
How do you settle on Benni McCarthy?
You settle to the one you think is the best. Yeah. And I know Benni McCarthy for long, and he's my brother's friend too. And we just tried to contact him. And I knew he wouldn't even accept to come to Kenya. So it was a matter of calling him.
You didn't think he'd accept the job?
I thought no.
Why?
Because I don't know, but
you just said this guy is big.
Very big. He's very big.
You know, he was with Manchester United.
Very big. From Manchester United coming to Kenya. He was very big.
Yeah.
Very big. He is very big.
Yeah.
So I tried to call my brother every time because I didn't want to contact him direct. So I used my brother.
Your brother, let me just make our viewers aware.
Yeah.
Your brother is Victor Wanyama. Like brother.
Brothers.
Like brother.
Blood brother.
Same mother, same father.
Same mother, same father.
The Spurs hero.
We'll come to why it's confusing that you're, Mariga and he's Wanyama, but we'll get to that. Let's just focus on the Benni part, right?
Yeah.
So, you're talking to your brother who is closer to Benni and saying,
please, we need Benni.
Get me in the 18 area.
Yeah.
And then he did that?
I was calling my brother even at 1. He said, no, call Benni now. He said he'll call back. He hasn't called. So call him now. So he'll call him and he don't give me feedback. It's late. We have to sleep tomorrow. Again, the same day. It continued for 3-4 days. And then finally Benni said he's thinking about it. And I had a little bit hope. Then he accepted and everything was good. Then we meet with the president, and I told the president, Coach Benni has accepted to come, and everyone was happy. The country was happy.
The president of the association of
the association.
Now, what do you think? How's it doing?
No, very, very good, fantastic job. And I even when because I always with Benni in trainings in games, I always thought that if I got this kind of coach when I was playing in the national team way back, I could have been in another level. But again, I've retired, and it's really helping our players, our young players. He don't care if you are 50, you are 17, you are 16. Yeah, he used all the players that we have.
Well, Benni, that's glowing review. How are you finding it, being the Harambee Stars coach, the Chan, the qualifiers? I mean, you were thrown in, especially with the qualifiers, when they were already on the road and already started.
Yeah, no, listen, as Deputy said, I think everyone was very helpful, and I think they tried to support me, to give me like all the resources that they have, which as a coach, you get this experience when you're in Europe. In Africa, they leave you to your devices, and you got the job now, you're on your own. But everybody tried to help, and I think it's a sleeping giant country. It's a country that wants to succeed. They've got so much talent in abundance, but there's no one to really tap into that. So I think I was given a little bit of a free rein. No one interfered. People just let me do my job and select who I want to select, not being told which players to select and which tribal, because it's also a very big thing in Kenya, like with the tribal players. So yeah, I have free reign, and when you have that, when you can work without people breathing on your neck, then you can work in a really good, stable environment. So yeah, it's been really good, and the players are just eager to learn, and they want to be better. And And so that makes my job very easy because whatever you explain, you see players go on the pitch and they try to execute exactly what you want from them and how you explain. It's an amazing environment to be around when it is like that. And then you see success. It's just a matter of time.
Benny, I think we also need to remind Mamadou that you and the Harambee Stars could be the nation that keep them from going to the World Cup. You know the log, right? The log situation means they desperately have to beat Kenya if they want to make sure. Gabon are 1 point behind the mighty Cote d'Ivoire.
No. I know the delicate situation that they're in, but like I said, listen, they are where they are because they've got a fantastic squad. They've got a young team. They've got players who want to play in the World Cup. So it's not going to be a very easy game for us. It's going to be hostile, I'm very sure, because they know a win against us takes them into the World Cup, irrespective of what Gabon will do. But we almost have nothing to play for. But we also don't want to make it easy for anyone, so we're not going there and giving them the points. They have to earn it. They have to earn the right to be in the World Cup, so they have to play with everything they have to make sure that they are better than us on that day. But yeah, we go in there because we also want to climb on the table, but also get better FIFA rankings for the country. So yeah, it's not a game where you can say, we just play a bunch of local players and then see what we can do. No, we go in there because we also want the 3 points badly.
Yes. And you know what, Benny, I think we need to stop doing so well right now because the way Ida is looking and thinking Nigeria might need a coach soon, and Benny's doing...
Yeah.
I don't think Nigeria can offer me what I have in Kenya, my friend.
We
complete freedom.
We have a coach. We have a coach. When we need Benny, I will call Benny even if it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Benny is my friend. I will get to him when I need him.
Okay.
But for now, we don't want to have administrative what do you call it? Issues. Yeah.
We wanted to offer you a coach. I know it's the Harambee Stars coach, but as a South African now just stepping in just before the qualifiers.
No, if you offer me Benni McCarthy now, I will not trust Benny at all. Benny is still South Africa. Before you know, Benny will come into the national team and ask me to be in goal.
The black coat.
Thank you very much, Benny. We appreciate your time on the show. All the best. And you know what? We're looking for big things when the Cup of Nations happens in 2027. I'm sure you'll still be there. And that will be where we really see Benny at his absolute best. But very quickly, Benny, we are celebrating our 1000th show. That's 24 years on air. And I know you want to say something. I know you do. So I'm going to let you do that.
First of all, I want to wish you guys all the very best. And may you have many more unbelievable shows like you've been having. And yeah, you guys have entertained us for 1000 shows. And congratulations to that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on our big screen with the sniper Mamadou T-shirt and everyone there till for the next 1000 shows to come. So very well done, guys.
Thank you very much, Benny.
Thank you very much, Benny.
Merci.
I'm under huge pressure because I have to get to a break. After the break, we need so much more from McDonald Mariga again. Like, why is his brother Wanyama and why is Mariga? That's one of the things. And then he was, coached by Mourinho. And then he was on a team that went to the Champions League final and he won it. No, man. If you change the channel now, you're gonna miss a lot. There's a show 1000. This is Soccer Africa, and you can get hold of us on hashtag Soccer Africa 1000 or hashtag Soccer Africa. And we are having a little celebration today. The big celebration will be on the 30th of October. We do a 2-hour special show. Today, though, the special guest is McDonald Mariga, winner of the Champions League in Europe in 2010. And McDonald, now let's get into your story.
Yeah.
Like, let's find out. How do you get to Europe? I mean, you are 17 years of age, 16, 17,
yeah.
and then next thing we see you in Sweden.
Yeah, when I finished high school, there's one team in Ghana that wanted me. It was Liberty Professional.
Yeah.
And it was the owner of the team was an agent called Slightete. So
I know Sly.
Slightete.
Sly, very close to the maestro.
The late now.
Yeah.
The late, yeah. The late Slightete. So he saw me in under 17 playing under 17 national team. Then he invited me to his team for trials. I went there. I did trials for 2 weeks. Then at the airport, I met this Patrick Mock, he's an agent in Sweden. And then he just told me, I'm an agent and take my card. If you want to play, decide if you want to play in Ghana or you want to go to Sweden. So I went back home and I was thinking, is it the right choice to go to Ghana or I go straight to Sweden? So I decided to go to Sweden. And he sent me emails and I went to the embassy and I got 2 weeks trials and the club signed me.
Then you played, what, third division?
That's third division.
Then it wasn't long.
It wasn't long.
You were in Helsingborg.
6 months. The team was in shopping. I played for 6 months, but it was semi-professional where people work. So you train only 3 sessions a week, but now you have to sacrifice and you have to do your training. So my dad was a coach, so he told me just talk to the coach and they give you program. While others are working, no training, you just go to the pitch. And
is it true you brought your brother?
Yes.
You brought Victor there?
Yes. Not in that team, but in Italy when I did the transfer to Helsingborg.
Yes, when you were at Helsingborg?
Yeah,
you said, I'm lonely.
Yeah, because I stayed there 6 months, then I went to this on loan Helsingborg.
Yeah.
And then there, it was tough for me because I was lonely, no one to cook for me the way I was in Kenya, my mom used to cook for me and everything, but then it was difficult. And then the agent came, talked to the club and they say, no, what do you want? I say, if I can have a family here, then it's good. Then they brought me mom and Victor.
Wow.
Yeah. And I played in Helsingborg, I played with even a South African player, Thabo Mbeki. I think Thabo Mbeki.
Ngomeni.
Yeah. Thabo Ngomeni.
Tando.
Yeah.
Tando. Okay.
Yeah, so in
And the brother of
I was with him.
Okay, so now you're showing off names, right? We know Tando Ngomeni. You play in Sweden a little bit. You go to Parma.
No.
Parma, you're playing in the second division. You helped them get promoted.
No. I came in when it was in first division.
Oh, I thought in Serie A.
Yeah, in Serie A.
Oh, okay, I thought you helped with the promotion.
No. Then that year we went down.
Oh.
I had a couple of clubs wanted me, but the president said no. We have to go back to Serie A.
Then we
helped
the club up.
Yeah.
Then Inter Milan.
Then Inter Milan. Then first Manchester City. Mancini was there. Then I didn't get because of this 70. You have to be top 70 in the world.
Yeah,
work permit. And work permit killed you twice, right?
Yeah,
Portsmouth also.
Portsmouth, but before Portsmouth took me, I went to Parma. Yeah.
So now, Man City, you don't get that
now.
chance to go there.
I was there, I did medical, everything, contract was ready, and then there was a panel they have to sit. I think it's 5 or 7 clubs, big clubs. They have to decide if you get this work permit or not.
And they said no.
They said no. Because even I had offers from Tottenham, had offers from Tottenham then, yeah. So I think it was fight and then
Inter.
Then I go back
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, I went back to Parma, then Inter.
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
Is he the man who says, I want...
Yeah. He's the one who wanted me there.
Really?
Because when Vieira left and they wanted a midfielder.
Listen to he needs to play,
so he need a replacement.
So here we go. here's you winning the Champions League,
Yeah.
a team that had unbelievable names. We see Samuel Eto'o there.
Yeah.
And this journey, right? Because there was Chelsea. I remember you came on.
Yeah, Chelsea.
In one of the 2 Chelsea games, you came on.
Yes.
And then in 5 minutes, you got a card.
No.
I
Chelsea
saw
game.
it.
No.
I saw you had a yellow.
No. Chelsea game is the Terry told me he's the one who got the yellow card, not me.
Didn't you get a yellow in that 5 minutes there?
No.
I can go check.
Yeah, check. It's Terry who
he kicked you.
Yeah, who kicked me and he got the yellow card.
And then, take us through that game against Barcelona.
Against Barcelona.
This is a Barcelona that has Messi, Zlatan,
Yeah.
Xavi, Busquets, Piqué, Dani Alves.
Mm-hmm.
And then your side, you can shine about your side.
On our side, we had good players. We had Zanetti, we had Cambiaso, Thiago Motta, Milito, Eto'o,
Maicon, Materazzi,
Materazzi.
Charisma.
It was a very, very good team. Yeah.
But that Barcelona game.
Barcelona, they were favorite, but again, we came as underdogs and we had the big quality of the players and we did what they...
You hammered them in the first game, right?
Yes.
3-1?
3-1.
Huh?
And 3-1 and then away, I think they won the game 1-0 something.
I think you lost 1-0.
1-0, yeah.
But it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter. You know, when even that game I came in and as a midfielder, but now you have to play, when we are defending, you are helping the fullback because they say, if you lose the ball, go near my cone. So you double Messi. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was tough. Tough.
How good is he? You've seen it with your eyes.
He's a very, very good player. He's a player that eliminates 4 or 5 players easily, dribbling easily.
Even you?
Score anytime.
Even you?
No. No. Did you kick him? No.
He didn't eliminate you.
No chance that day.
Best player that you were in Serie A when Serie A was really, 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 really Serie A, right? Who's the best player that you maybe seen with your own eyes, played against, played with?
Yeah, there's a lot of players in Serie A that were good. There was Zlatan, the same
Ibrahimovic,
yeah, the same players from Inter, the one you've named. There was Juventus, big players in Juventus, Del Piero, and there was a couple of
Alessandro Del Piero.
good players. Yeah, it was Serie A. It was very, very tough. And
But give me a name. Give me somebody that gave you sleepless nights.
In the midfield, I think. But that year, Thiago Motta was still in Genoa, and before he went to.
When you woke up in the night and you thought, you know what, tomorrow, I can't bet you. Who was that?
Inter and because there was Cambiaso, there was Stankovic, it was tough, and then Milan they had Gattuso, and kicks, he plays football so well. No, that Serie A Kaká was there and big quality.
What makes Mourinho a good coach? We're just speaking to coaches.
I think Mourinho is a coach that wants to develop players. He's a coach that will give you morale even you feel that you cannot. When I went to that level, I was from Parma. Parma, we didn't have these top quality players. But I go there, I see the players, and you are like, oof, will I manage here? But it's the one who give you hope. He tell you can do it.
Did he have a conversation?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Give me.
No,
what does he say to you?
He just say, you come here, you enjoy. He likes saying people give your best and enjoy in the pitch. Yeah, giving you confidence, and he's a motivator in football. He motivates a lot.
TK, I know you're fascinated about the brother story.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I see you always played with a jersey where you have written Mariga.
Yes.
And then your brother is Wanyama.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Especially with the same mother and father.
Yeah, because when I was playing, I didn't know you have to put surname on your.
What do you mean?
I didn't know. I thought you just put the name you want. Yeah, and that's why I put Mariga, and it was too late to change.
When did you put it?
It's from when I was playing in Sweden.
So you get to Sweden, they say, what must we put on your jersey?
Even in Kenya, yeah, they ask, and even in Kenya.
So your whole name?
Yeah, McDonald Mariga Wanyama.
Hey.
Yes.
But McDonald, In Kenya, you played with greats like Dennis Olier. And you were the generation that were called the Golden Boys. Do you see that kind of generation starting to come up again in Kenyan football?
Yeah, now I think with Coach Benni and how he's working on these players, I think we'll have another class of players that will do well in coming games or coming tournaments. And we had Oliech, he was very fast, he was very good player. And now with like Benni, he wants to develop players, he wants to look for more players, to look for younger players, anyone. He looks who is best, he give him morale, give him confidence and showcase your talent.
And then on the other hand, the transition from being a player, ex-legend into administration.
Yes.
Don't you think African football needs more of that, former legends, players coming into those positions?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing because if you have more people who played football in administration, I think the bad thing is there's more politics on that, and it's not good. Then we have to know when to do politics and when to support football, because football and politics, it doesn't go hand in hand. So I think we need more players coming in on the administrative side, so that because they understand this game, they know what players they need, and administrative side is not difficult to do.
How much support do you get from the government, money-wise? Because in most African countries, national team football depend on government.
Yes.
Is it the same case in Kenya? Especially, you have to prepare for 2027. Do you get real support, financial support?
Yeah, we get a lot of support. First of all, I'll say thank you to President Musepe, because Musepe gave us a lot of, he gave us a chance to host CHAN. And number two, I'll thank our President William Samoei Ruto, because he really pushed for Kenya to host CHAN for infrastructure. For example, he has built a lot of stadium. Now we have a lot of stadium for our local leagues. We have I think 10 stadium that he has built. So I think the government is helping us a lot. It's helping us to pay some money to our players, to pay them their allowances and bonuses.
Yeah, he gave bonuses during.
He gave a lot of bonuses.
How many World Cup stadiums that can host a World Cup game do you have in Kenya?
Now I think we have two, because we have one. We have Nyayo Stadium we can't host because with our fans, we have a lot of fans. We cannot fit on that stadium. We have Kasarani, and now the president and the government of Kenya, we are building one stadium called Atalanta, and that will be the world-class pitch.
The reason I'm asking you is, Ida, how many have you got?
In Nigeria?
One.
We have like 20, but only
one. One.
But you asked me a question.
One.
I said we have
World Cup permitted stadiums.
We have 20 stadiums, but 2 in use.
One approved.
No, 2 approved now.
You are looking for a black goat.
The Abuja Stadium has been approved.
When
did
that happen?
Huh?
When did that happen?
No, before the World Cup, before the last game we played.
Why are you playing only in Uyo?
Because, Uyo is more established. And a lot of people watch matches in Uyo than Abuja.
More than Abuja?
Yes.
The capital city of the whole of Nigeria.
And
it's a commercial city.
Okay.
But Uyo is known for sports.
One thing, Ida. I mean, you've heard the story from McDonald Mariga here. He's a UEFA Champions League winner in 2010, won Serie A in 2010, FIFA Club World Cup winner in 2011. Hey, what a footballer, Ida.
Oh, yes, we followed him. But I think when compared to his brother, he's more on the quiet side. Yes, his brother is more everywhere, And we know more Victor. Everywhere you go, Victor. He was a little bit quiet. Maybe that's why he's in administration.
No, because he was playing for Spurs.
It's because you're watching Premier League. We're not watching
McDonald
Serie A.
was playing in Serie A. We know you love EPL a lot.
That's why.
Yes.
Come here and tell us stories here. Those of us who are watching real football in Serie A, we know.
Pastor, quickly, the 3 points, are you happy in Nigeria now? You have a small and chance.
Yeah, it's still dicey. You know, we are doing what the Bible says, watch and pray. We are watching South Africa and we are praying.
Pray.
The game against Benin,
Take it serious.
they will not win. Benin will not win.
Mohamed, tell him, Benin will beat them.
Thank you. Nigeria
They will not. No.
That they will beat
If South Africa does
Kenneth
not
Rowe
win
is
the
there.
game, if South Africa does not win their games, they have themselves to blame. But for Benin Republic, I will.
That's the last game, Pastor.
Yes.
We will score with everything, my friend.
You sack the coach, Kenneth Rowe. He's going to come back.
For a break, I have to go. We'll be back with more South Africa on the 1000 show that is truly memorable. What else is happening that's big in the world right now, and that is the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. 4 African nations playing. Their coach today, you're keeping an eye on that situation. One of those nations, and I think South Africa also still in the running,
Yes.
as well as Nigeria still in the running.
But Morocco's
fire.
Morocco's on fire.
Yes, Morocco's on fire. I mean, they first and all beat Spain. 2-0 Spain.
And then last night they beat Brazil.
The one from Brazil. The Brazil from Brazil.
The real Brazil. There's no Congo Brazil.
Wow.
Spain, Brazil, two
Yeah.
powerhouses of football.
And they've qualified for the knockout.
Yeah, it shows that Morocco are doing something
Egypt
right.
are out, right?
Yeah, they've lost 2 games.
They've lost against Japan, lost against New Zealand.
New Zealand.
What do you mean New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Is it not a country? Is it not a country?
How can Egypt lose against New Zealand? While Morocco is beating Brazil and Spain, you lose to New Zealand.
And Japan.
Is New Zealand not a football playing country?
My friend,
No,
sorry.
they more famous for the All Blacks.
Huh? Yeah.
No respect.
Rugby, I will agree, but not football.
Exactly.
Ida, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Ida? Why are you laughing?
Pastor,
Hey, Ida, you're collapsing there.
What is a character?
Pastor, your team lost to Norway.
Yeah, but not New Zealand.
Huh?
Not New Zealand.
And then
Norway.
tomorrow, Nigeria's
Saudi
Flying
Arabia.
Eagles will play Saudi Arabia. That's a must-win.
Yes. It's been discussed here. It's a game they have to win. They must win to see how far they can go in the tournament.
TK, who's New Caledonia?
New Caledonia, I think they lost 9-1 to the United States.
That's Bafana's next opponent. I mean, our under-20s.
Under-20 will be playing them in a couple of hours' time.
New Caledonia.
New Caledonia, and I think
They're from Oceania,
Small island
small
next
door.
Pacific island near New Zealand.
So we are good.
absolutely.
Then Amadita must do better than the US.
Yes.
At least 10-1.
Yeah, something.
We're okay there.
We should be okay there. I think we need to knock in a couple of goals, you know, to make up for the 2-1 loss against France.
Under-20 football. There's a big debate, especially in South Africa, at the age that, we're seeing now, that youngsters at that age are already playing first-team football in South Africa for big clubs. And then there's a World Cup. Should they be going to the World Cup? Should they be staying with their clubs playing at the highest level?
I think World Cup is important because even for their future, and there'll be a lot of agents there, a lot of teams there wanting to pick this young.
But you're playing already for a big club in your country, high level, agent scouts, they can see you.
Yeah, but even, it's a plus. This is a national team, it's not a club. It's a national team duty and you have to go and represent your country. So you don't have choice but to go and participate.
I mean, at age 20, where were you?
At 20, I was in the national team.
No, but
And
club.
I was in Parma.
So now if you're at Parma playing every week and you're playing in Serie A,
Yes.
and then let's say Kenya had qualified for the Under-20 World Cup,
Yeah.
would you have wanted to go to the World Cup rather than play Serie A?
Of course, because it's a national duty now. And you know, as a player, you eye higher. Today you want to play for Parma, tomorrow you want to play for Madrid and Barcelona.
But they'll see you.
You never know where
they'll see you in Serie A.
But you never know if it's Serie A or they're in World Cup.
So cover everything.
So cover everything.
Now, I've got Njunju coming in as we say goodnight with a quick toast to and lift one of the glasses there. Thank you very much, Njunju. You can pass me those. Appreciate it. And it is non-alcoholic, so please be aware of that. We are respectful of the fact that, you know, everyone has to drive home. Ida, we're going to open our non-alcoholic drink here for you and celebrate with you. You'll be with us on the 30th. Ida, you're going to make sure you're with us on the 30th, right?
Yes, I will be there. Hopefully I will be there. I'm going to open my own wine here. I will drink my own wine.
Congratulations, Soccer Africa. Thank you very much, McDonald. It is non-alcoholic. I promise you, it is 100% non-alcoholic. I know a Frenchman.
Then you mean it's a fake champagne? It's a fake champagne.
You can't call it champagne.
No, it's not champagne. It is.
What is it?
I'll put on the bottle there because we are South Africa. It's flavored 100% sparkling grape juice.
Thank you.
There you go. And to all of you around the continent, thank you for being with us for the last 1,000 shows. And God will continue. This has been Soccer Africa. McDonald Mariga, what an honor to be with you on the show today. We appreciate your stories and your time. A Champions League winner on a 1,000th show. Africa, you've been with us all this time. Keep being with us. We're going to keep doing our best for you because you've given your best to us. This has been Soccer Africa 1000. Good night.